Welcome, everyone, to another episode of the Hoot Host podcast. I'm your host, Christopher Carbow, and today we are talking about something I've been, kind of working on for a while now, something that I am genuinely, deeply excited about. We're talking about SprySite, our brand new website builder and marketing platform that has been getting some really incredible attention lately. And honestly, it deserves it. So today we're going to get into all of it, what it is, why we built it, what it does, how much it costs, and where we're taking it moving forward. So buckle up, let's go. Let's just kind of, let's start here with the why, right? What are our personal motivations and, the reasons for doing this? So here's the thing. This isn't just another product launch from us. Hoothost has a number of apps and software and tools that, we make readily available for small business owners. But SprySite has literally been a dream of mine for a long time now. So this is something totally different. I've spent years working with small business owners, real people with real budgets and real goals, but also real frustrations when it comes to getting online. And I've watched this industry, the whole web and technology world, just overcomplicate everything, especially nowadays. Just over and over again, things are just getting way more complicated. I've been what some people call, a little more platform agnostic. I'm a general technologist. I like to dabble in different tools and features and platforms. So this means, I don't just build on one platform and sell everyone the same solution. I've built on WordPress. I've coached business owners through Wix and Squarespace. I've seen what works and what doesn't. And more importantly, I've seen where people get stuck, where they get burned, and where they eventually just give up. And here's the honest truth that I've come to after all of that experience. Most small business owners are being oversold. Someone tells them they need a WordPress site, and suddenly they're looking at thousands of dollars in agency fees and expensive ongoing maintenance, all these plugins they got to deal with, figuring out the technical stuff of hosting, headache after headache, SEO plugins, email marketing tools they need to figure out how to integrate, all this stuff. And a website that at the end of the day, ultimately like 9 times out of the 10, it still just ends up being like a static online brochure for them. And that just has never sat right with me. And that's always been our motivation, from the beginning of starting Hoot Host, which, you know, it's always been our mission to empower small business owners with both the tools and the education they need to achieve real online success, even on a typical SMB budget. That's why people love us. That's why Hoot Host has been this overwhelming success, because we get it. We really get it. It's tough being a small business owner and working with those tight budgets and just trying to get, something that actually is going to get you online and make it work for you. And SprySite is basically the next chapter in that mission. This is us taking everything we've learned, all the trials, the apps we've built, the market research that comes with all of that, all the conversations I've had with business owners over the years, and building this platform that I've just always wished has existed. And now it does. So let's talk about the problem we're solving here. Let me paint you a picture. A small business owner, a solopreneur, someone just starting out, they decide they need a website. They ask around, and immediately someone tells them they need to build on WordPress or Wix Studio or some other complicated platform. And they're going to need to spend thousands of dollars and learn a bunch of this tech jargon that they never knew about before, figure out SEO and installing plugins and managing some crazy backend, and just, basically constantly working on the thing too. It's insane. It's like, a Ferrari when, really all they need is a Honda just to get them where they need to go. Honestly, most small business owners, content creators, startups, and just individuals trying to get something going, they don't need a Ferrari. They don't need some big, expensive, complicated, fancy thing. They just need a Honda to get them where they need to go. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that either. They don't need all the flash. They just need to get online, be found, share their story, highlight their services, and get back to work. And even the platforms that should be simpler, like Wix or Squarespace, I'm sad to say they've become too complicated also. They started out as great options for SMBs, and now they've grown into these bloated systems full of upsells and tiers and confusing backends and all the complexity they originally promised to avoid. So it really, had me questioning, like, there's just got to be a better way. The market needs something genuinely different. SMBs, they just need a better solution, and that's exactly what we built. So let's talk about what it is, right? So SprySite is our answer to all the stuff I was just talking about there, the complexity, the headaches, all of that. It's a website builder and end marketing platform built specifically for small business owners and individuals who just need something simple, affordable, and effective. The key word there is end, because we're proving that you don't have to choose between simple and powerful. The website itself is literally the easiest to manage you will find on any platform. It's clean, it's lightweight, it's mobile friendly, and it's highly optimized. There are no crazy bloated templates, no designs that are complicated to update, no plugins to install, no tech jargon to decode. I love this phrase that's been going around now of it's not a website, it's a SprySite. And I really want business owners to say that with pride, because they'll be the ones who get it. They'll be the ones who understand that the goal isn't some fancy, static online brochure that's not doing anything for you. The goal is a clean, simple website that actually does work for you. But, and this is an important, simple, doesn't mean basic. I really need to point that out here. This is very important. Simple does not mean basic. Under the hood, SprySite is packed with features and productivity tools to help you actually run and grow your business. So while we're keeping it simple, again, it's simple and powerful. So let's walk through what's included here, because this is really important. I want to take a quick deep dive here. Reputation management. Something I talk to small business owners about constantly is that your reputation is the most important, most powerful marketing tool that you have, period. Despite all the fancy bells and whistles and tools that we always talk about, you can have all these great marketing, kind of toys working for your business, but most important is always going to be your reputation. So we made sure SprySite is deeply focused on helping you build and manage yours. You can connect your Google Business Profile, your Yelp, your Alignable, your Trustpilot, and other review platforms to showcase your reviews right on your SprySite, all in one place. It comes up in this great rotating slider on your page. It's sharp, it looks great, and people can see your entire reputation across the entire internet in one place. It builds that trust instantly with anyone who lands on your site, so before they even call, they already know that you're a legit business. But it doesn't stop there. SprySite also helps you actively collect reviews too. With other platforms, you need to buy add-ons and plugins for any of the stuff I'm talking about here. But we built this because your reputation isn't an add-on, it's the foundation. So you can display reviews from all the other platforms, and you can collect reviews directly on your website. Next up here, let's talk about content marketing and blogging, another one that I always talk to small business owners about. We want SprySite users to be able to publish content that actually goes somewhere. Not just a blog post that, gets crickets because nobody sees it. You publish it on your Wix website, your Squarespace, your WordPress. You're just hoping that it gets out there, right? But here's how it works on SprySite. It's a whole new level. You publish a post, and that post automatically goes into your latest post feed on your website. It gets emailed to your entire contact list. It's automatically optimized for Google and AI search. And it gets repurposed into social media posts that are ready to share to your Facebook, your Google Business Profile, your LinkedIn, your Alignable, and more with just one click. That's your content going from your website doing nothing to now you have, a post and it's going out across your entire online presence with almost zero manual effort. It's just a couple of clicks and boom, it's going out all over the place. That's what marketing should feel like. So now let's talk about, a little bit of like that outreach. Let's talk about your email and your SMS marketing. You're already publishing great content, right? Your SprySite makes it easy to get that content in front of your audience now because you're going to have built-in email marketing and SMS notifications. So now you're able to keep your business top of mind, engage your audience, and do it all from the same platform you're already using to run your site. So you publish that blog post, you have the option to send it out to all your contacts automatically. This is a game changer and just makes like newsletters and email marketing and really kind of like maximizing the reach of your content just so much easier. The kind of feature here that I want to talk about next, this is honestly like my favorite part about what we did with SprySite. Every visitor who fills out a contact form or leaves you a review is automatically added to your contact list. So you can, kind of like start to build your list just organically right from your website. And now you start to have, a lot more impact when you're sending out those emails and those SMS notifications. Plus, you can import existing contacts that you might already have. And at any time in the future, you can also just export your entire list too. You can label contacts as leads or customers. You can save notes on all of them. You can manage your entire communication for your entire business all through a built-in inbox. So now within SprySite, you're kind of getting like this mini CRM experience as well, helping you manage all of your marketing, but also manage your business. With one click, you can send review requests to any of those contacts in your system. So they get an email and they jump right into writing you a review. It's that seamless. You have a visual sales pipeline to see where your leads are coming from and where they're at with you in the journey. So nothing falls through the cracks and you always know who needs attention and, kind of where they're at with your business. And then ultimately, because, we're running a business here, it's about getting paid, right? SprySite lets you send invoices and payment requests directly through the platform to anyone who's on your contact list. No third-party tools and no extras, no upsells, anything like that. This is all included in the standard plan that now you can literally run your business through SprySite. Also, I was talking about some of your outreach there and making sure like, your website and the content like all kind of has like maximum impact. So let's talk about SEO and search visibility as well here. SprySite automatically optimizes your site and your content, everything you publish, both for Google and the emerging AI-powered search platforms. So you're not having to become an SEO expert and, hope that you're getting found and you're doing everything right. SprySite does everything for you. You can customize your SEO settings as you need to, but literally the whole system is set up to make it so that you don't have to be a genius on this stuff. It's all built from the foundation up to be highly optimized and meeting current standards. Again, this is not just a website platform. It's an entire operating system for your online presence to maximize your visibility and maximize your presence. Just really helping you kind of like maximize your overall kind of impact, both with your audience, with search, and really, having that high level engagement that's going to help you find success online. So let's talk about the part everyone wants to know, right? Okay, Chris, it all sounds pretty cool. Let's talk money here because this is where SprySite really changes the game even more so than these other website platforms. Let's talk about the cost, right? This is not a WordPress build where an agency charges you thousands of dollars up front and then nickel and dimes you for every little update you need in the future. This is not even like a Wix or Squarespace website that's going to charge you that $50 or $100 a month, plus all the little extras they get you for constantly. SprySite is $15 a month, everything included, no tiers, no upsells, nothing. That's it. And for anyone who really doesn't want to do the whole DIY thing, I totally understand. We have Spry Pro. It's the same $15 a month, but plus a one-time sign-up fee of $150, and our team will build your entire website for you. And we also include, some additional training on all the platform tools. So you're set up for success from day one, and you're just a Spry genius. You know the entire platform inside out. You have a great website now. You understand how to leverage the system for your business, and now you're really making progress. We've also built expert coaching and support directly into your dashboard. So if there is any time in the future that you do need help, our team is there. A real human, not an AI chatbot, not a support ticket system, not some ongoing monthly subscription. Just like everybody already knows about Hoothost, our support is live human support around the clock, ready when you need it. And we built that same standard into SprySite as well. So, we already see people signing up. We have some early adopters and businesses who are already doing it. And this is the exciting part. This isn't theoretical. SprySite is live. People are using it. And we're already getting incredible feedback from people. Early adopters are launching their sites on their domains. They're seeing their websites rank on Google. They're getting traffic. They're sending emails. And they're actually making real progress for their businesses. It's been really exciting to watch. And, it's been picking up really quickly, too. We're super excited. This is the beginning of a small business website revolution, and it's really already underway. So, it's not just about what we've already built, it's about our commitment moving forward as well. We're honestly just getting started. SprySite is going to continue to grow and evolve. We have a lot of plans in the pipeline. We're improving the framework that the entire platform is built on itself. We're expanding what the platform can do and continuing to find ways to help small businesses without making it more complicated. Our entire goal here is to make this the simplest platform possible and really help business owners understand that more simple, clean website that's easy for you to manage and has all the necessary tools under the hood, that's what's actually going to help you get results, not the bloated design templates and everything that you get on the other platforms that are so super complicated. This is truly a revolution of what a website can be and should be, especially for small businesses. Again, it's all about that balance of powerful but simple is, something that we're going to be deeply committed to moving forward, even as we're making improvements to the platforms. Over the last few years, Hoothost has grown into, much more of a software provider. We've experimented with releases like Hoot Builder and Hoothost AI, all of our other apps and tools that you guys use. And all of that development and learning and figuring things out with market research and what, the feedback that we get from all of you, it's been, kind of feeding into what is now officially SprySite. We've put a lot into this. This isn't something we built overnight. This is years of trials and market research and real conversation with all of you that, has really led us here to this big moment where, we're just excited about seeing this as a whole new chapter in supporting small businesses. So again, to say the least, we're excited and we're super optimistic, but there's so much more to come. If any of this resonates with you and you're a small business owner, you're a solopreneur, you're a startup, you're a content creator, you're just someone who wants to get online without losing your mind or your budget, head over to SprySite.io and create your SprySite today. I promise you, you will see that this is a totally different experience than what you have seen with the other platforms. You'll see exactly what we mean when we say your website, simple, powerful, spry. So thanks so much for listening, everyone. I kind of just wanted to make a highlight video here about SprySite. We're seeing it get a lot of press and media attention, and we built a whole separate alignable profile for it, and the social media has been going off, and people are giving us all this positive feedback. So I just wanted to take today's episode to talk about it, kind of introduce our ideas about creating this more simple sort of presence for small businesses, give them that easy to manage online presence and that, kind of easy face for their business. But under the hood, there's all this great stuff that's really going to help them maximize that online presence, have a bigger reach, and ultimately grow their business. We are, really excited here I just want to say about upcoming episodes here on the podcast. Pretty soon, we're going to be having some new releases about WordPress, AI search visibility, getting conversions through your website. That's going to be a really exciting episode, and a whole lot more that I have planned. So be sure to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and Spotify. And I really hope that we'll see you next time. Thanks so much for listening to another episode of the Hoothost Podcast. We'll see you on the next one.